I was just at my Homegoods and at home yesterday, and as you can see here, I did some damage. Did you just fart, Mila? I didn't get that on camera. Hey everybody, long time no see. Sierra Media Gal here, also known as Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. It's July, it's time for fall. If you know about July 5th and what it means to all us fall and spooky beans,
you know?
We do this every year on this channel. We always do an early fall and Halloween haul. I got one for you today, but I'm actually going to be splitting it this year. I usually do multiple fall and Halloween decor hauls. Plus, I normally do a fall collective clothing haul separately. I didn't get around to posting that last year. I was going through a lot of stuff at the time. This go around, I've decided I'm going to split up this into two parts because I have a haul of fall and Halloween decor, but then I also have a couple beauty pieces and fashion. So the beauty and fashion selection I'm gonna do in part 2. So be on the lookout for that. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to stick around so that you don't miss that haul, as well as future fall and Halloween related hauls from me. Do a lot of those on this channel. We celebrate the cozy seasons all year round. If you're one of those people too, join us. Come be with your people. Be sure to also give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying the early fall and Halloween content. You know I am. No more blabbering. Let's get into part 1 of this haul. I've become a lot more selective about any of the fall and Halloween decor that I'm picking up going forward, because I've been guilty in years past of just stuff because I get caught up in the hype of it all. I've gotten a lot better. I'd say last year was the first year I did a lot more mindful shopping. I'm doing the same this year. So I think what I'm gonna do is split this into different stores that I've been to, as well as some online shopping that I've done. I'm still on the lookout for a couple things, so very more than likely be another home decor related fall haul for sure. When I say fall, I mean fall and Halloween. Yeah, let's start with Temu. A lot of the stuff from Temu, to be fair, I've had for quite a while. If it's still available on the website, a lot of the times they do restock. I will link it down below for you, as well as anything else that I can link to. But we'll start with this cozy piece that I've actually had it for a number of months and I still haven't taken it out of the packaging, just waiting to do this haul in the future. And it's this adorable fireplace diffuser. It's a little fireplace. I thought this looked so damn cozy. The kinds of diffusers they've come up with these days are just so cool. And I thought this would make my room all the more cozy. It's something I can keep out year round to give that nod to the cozy seasons that I love. That's so cute. You can see the fake little logs there. There's the top for the diffuser, and then you open it up. Put your water and your essential oils. And yeah, I think this was pretty inexpensive. Anything from Temu is. I thought this would be perfect for somewhere up here, specifically in my bedroom. Next up is a little artwork piece. It was honestly tough to decide because they have a number of them available at the moment and they tend to sell out pretty quickly. And it's this Sleepy Hollow Headless Horseman metal art print. So cool. I loved the more limited neutral coloring. I thought it would go perfect with all of my Sleepy Hollow themed Halloween decor. If you're new around here, Sleepy Hollow is my absolute favorite like spooky film. It's my favorite spooky book. Headless Horseman is my favorite monster. I actually collect Sleepy Hollow and Headless Horseman merch of all sorts. It is small, which I anticipated. I knew it wasn't gonna be a big print by any means. So we'll see if I end up using it where I would use all my other Sleepy Hollow decor or not. It might be a little too small, but we'll see. I mean, it'll fit in somewhere. And again, they have a number of these on Temu for the Headless Horseman if you're interested in all sorts of different designs and prints. And that's the only thing that makes me a little bit leery because I know places like Temu, Shein, etc. are kind of notorious for stealing other people's artwork. So I have no idea if this is the case. I'm really hoping it's not. Anyway, it comes on this like metal tin. It's quite bendable though, so you do have to treat it with care. If it's Sleepy Hollow, you know your girl's gotta have it. Next up is another cute piece that I kind of debated about getting because I knew the quality wasn't gonna be the best. But I figure I can find a spot either up here in my bedroom or somewhere in the house for this, maybe even one of our bathrooms downstairs. I spotted this haunted mansion little mat that says, "Welcome, foolish mortals." It is quite thin and it's not a like non-slip grip of any kind. Definitely gonna wanna add some non-slip adhesives to the bottom of this, but that's easy enough to do. And I especially have to do that because I have a German Shepherd that has a disability and can't walk properly, so she will easily take a tumble on something like this. So I'll definitely be adding an adhesive to the back of it. $6 to $8 on Temu. So I decided in the end it was worth getting, and it's quite cute. I like just the simple black and whiteness of it. Nice and perfectly spooky for the upcoming Halloween season. And also I do have a couple Haunted Mansion pieces in my Halloween collection, so this will fit in very nicely. Stop. It might be kind of random, but I am gonna show them a couple like stationery pieces, including a whole bunch of these fall stickers. There's acorns, there's fall leaves, there's foxes, as you can see there, blocking his head. I'm sure it said on the website how many you get, but there's got to be at least anywhere between 50 and 100. I can't pronounce the brand, but that is the front of it. And of course, if I can still link it below for you, I will. I actually bought these primarily for my journal, but also to add to my iMac downstairs, already filled with a bunch of these. The stationery on Temu is wickedly cheap. And then I got 2 of this vinyl sticker. One that I have in mind to put on the back of my car, and the other one I'm not sure what I'll do with. The original Spice Girl. Sorry, there's a sticker blocking it. You can kind of get an idea. There's all these pumpkin spice coffees and lattes, as well as a pumpkin there. I thought this was adorable. I love my pumpkin spice. I am that basic pumpkin spice girly. I've said it a number of times on this channel, but if you're new, this is me. 100% guilty. I drink it year round. I stock up on it. I should specify too, like I don't love the pumpkin spice lattes. I think they're way too sweet. Plus I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I really can't drink them too often. I mean, I can, but my blood sugars will pay for it. I just like pumpkin spice flavored coffee. That is my jam. So yeah, this was a no-brainer. It was really inexpensive. This is totally gonna go on the back of my car. I wasn't sure if I should show these next 2 items, but I'm just gonna throw them in here anyway, because I know some people collect this kind of Halloween decor, although I don't consider it necessarily Halloween. I think it's year round. Also an aesthetic that I've really loved for quite a while. And these 2 pieces I've actually had, gosh, probably close to a year, and I still haven't gotten around to hanging them. Story of my life. I am so late to doing anything that involves sprucing up my room.
Anyway.
I initially had bought this off of Shein. Shein and Temu carry a lot of the same items. Might be like very little difference in price, but when it arrived from Shein, it was completely different to any of the images. End up returning that, and then I spotted it on Temu and I chanced buying it from Temu, got the correct one. It's this gothic window or cathedral mini shelf unit. There's 3 of them with all these little shelves for like little trinkets and whatnot, little things that you want to display on there. I thought it was so pretty. Not the sturdiest, I will say. Tell it's like 3 pieces of like plywood glued together. Get what you pay for, and I totally understand that. I love Gothic cathedral architecture. I've actually been obsessed with it for years, and I have a couple pieces that are sort of along those lines, or they're very vintage looking. And so I've wanted to incorporate more actual specific Gothic cathedral or Gothic arches into my decor for quite a while. So this was a piece I thought would be nice. Dad, I have no clue what I'm gonna put in these things. Any ideas, let me know. Maybe even jewelry. Jewelry could look cute in here. Love these Gothic window cutouts. They're so pretty. At some point, hopefully maybe this year, I will get around to hanging this. And then the second piece, which again, I wasn't sure if I should share it, but the off chance that maybe you like to add more thick arches for Halloween specifically, you might find this cool. But this is gonna be an all year round piece for me. And this piece I have had for a while from Temu. Cathedral arch neon sign. I just thought that was so damn cool. It has these little like pinholes in here that obviously you would use to hang it. They don't provide nails for you, so that's something you gotta do yourself. So hopefully it works. I haven't plugged it in to see. It comes with different buttons to turn on and off. The only thing I don't love, cord like this, it's not like an actual plug-in. I guess I'm gonna have to get creative. Or I might just have to wait to hang this to whenever I maybe either move my computer back up here. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about this. I didn't realize it came like that. I'm gonna figure out a way to use this. Thought about for a while putting it somewhere on this accent wall here. Yeah, I thought this was so different. Not the sort of neon sign you'd see. And this is such a niche thing. I love it. So yeah, I thought I would throw this in here. It's not necessarily like Halloween or spooky, but if that is something you're into, or it's something you want to add into spooky decor, stuff like this is available on Temu. Let's do some Homegoods and Marshalls next, and we'll end with at home. Start with the only thing that I got from Marshalls, and I actually bought this probably close to 2 months ago. I was actually shocked to see it there. And even the cashier who rung me up, shocked that they even had this out at the time, because this would have been back in like the end of May. Too unique to pass up getting. And it's this beautiful vintage mirror. Sorry for the glare, but as you can see there at the top, it has a pumpkin.
That's so stinking cute.
I could not leave this behind. This for me will be a year-round piece. It's not gonna be just for the fall time. Fortunately, they put the sticker right on the damn glass, which, why Marshalls? Why would you do that?
Put it on the back.
It's a mixture between a dull brass and almost a pewter. Might actually fix this up a little bit with some rub and buff just to give it a little more dimension. And even so, I think it's very subtle, which is another thing I like. I love to give nods to the fall season year round when it comes to decor. So yeah, I thought this was really pretty. I might just use this over where I keep all of my perfumes maybe, and keep my perfumes on there or something. I don't know. I will certainly find a use for it. And then Homegoods. I have been to my Homegoods a couple times. Been very limited pickings up until this last time that I went yesterday. By the by, and I know I'm in the minority here about this, but why are we like completely skipping over fall? Why is there no just like fall themed decor at Homegoods or Marshalls or TJ Maxx? Why is it all Halloween? Your girl loves the spooky season. I equally love fall, and I feel like this year in particular, it seems like we are just totally skipping fall altogether. Not gonna lie, it makes me a little sad. Random tangent aside, I did pick up a couple spooky pieces. One of which I've been seeing on a number of TikToks of people Halloween hunting. Only had one size, and they were both a little bit dirty, but this one was the lesser dirty of the two, and I figure I can clean it up. It's this really pretty Martha Stewart ghosty. I don't admittedly have a ton of ghosts, but I would like to incorporate some more of them into my Halloween decor. And I loved the look of this Martha Stewart one because it's not stark white for starters. I really, really like that. And it looks like actual fabric. Like it's actually a bit textured. I know it's a minor detail, but I actually like that the eyes are not cut out. I have to put some batteries in it, but it lights up from the inside. It looks a lot more realistic. And from my understanding, this comes in 3 sizes. I have the smallest one. I thought about picking up the second one too, and at least just having the 2, but in the end, I just bought the 1. Definitely would love to complete the set. I would love to get 3 of them. That is so different. Still kind of more on the cutesy side, but not too cutesy. So yeah, loved this. And then I only picked up one other thing from Homegoods. Actually in need of some new spooky towels. Some of the ones I have, they're either really worn down. I feel like these towels from Homegoods just, they don't last like they used to.
Maybe it's just me.
But that's been my experience. But also some of the ones that I've bought in years past, they just don't match my style anymore. And I spotted one of these in the towel section. They didn't have a ton of Halloween towels yet, but I loved the look of this because it's more vintage, and that's totally up my alley when it comes to Halloween decor. So it's this cute 3 set of towels. Comes with 2 of the actual ghost print, and then there's just 1 that's black with all these little ghosties in it. I'm assuming that's got to be the theme again this year, as ghosties are going to be really popular. But what I loved about this one was all the vintage frames around the ghost. I thought that elevated it, and that's definitely more my style. So I had to pick this up. This is from the brand Shabby Chic. These definitely are going to be purely decorative. They're not going to be used.
Yes, I'm one of those obnoxious people that doesn't want people using her fancy towels, okay?
You have one of these. I knew they had to come home with me. And lastly, let's do at home, because I did some damage there. However, the damage I did, it was all pieces that I'd been looking for. Once more, if you're new around here, a lot of my Halloween decor is more vintage inspired. Love the slightly spooky, slightly whimsical kind of look. I also have an affinity for the black cats, so I have a number of them. And this was on my first trip to At Home back at the end of May when they first started putting out a couple Halloween items. I walked around with it in my cart, and in the end I did decide to buy it. This might be my only item in this entire haul that I kind of regret. That's only because I finally found a different Halloween cat that I'd actually wanted last year, and they came back with it this year. I think I might still be able to return this. If not, I could get store credit. It is really cute. I just think I really wanted the other one. Anyway, this was the first in-person Halloween item for 2024 that I bought, and it's this cute little black cat on a black pumpkin. So if you've been considering this item, this is what he looks like in person. He's not too heavy, he's quite lightweight, but that being said, he's pretty substantial. Again, it's not something that I need. It is very cute though. As I alluded to though, this was the item that I've been wanting. And it's been saying on the website that my local At Home didn't have it yet, that it was still coming soon. And lo and behold, they actually had it. So I snatched it up immediately. And it's this black cat on a jack-o'-lantern blow mold. I will say though, I was surprised when I saw him in person. I thought he was going to be a lot bigger. That's okay. I'm just stoked that I actually managed to get something in person that I'd been really wanting, because I refuse to buy from sellers anymore. I've been guilty of doing that. I can't find it in person, then I figure it's not meant to be. I love the vintage look of this guy. He was super popular last year, but unfortunately, I missed out on any opportunity to get him. Every time I went to my At Homes, I couldn't find him. He was one of the elusive pieces that escaped me, but I was so happy that they came back with him this year so that I could grab him. Yeah, he's so cool. And again, very vintage looking, which is exactly what I want. I'm happy to add him to my growing blow mold collection. I don't have a ton of them, but I have a couple pieces. And as a matter of fact, 2 of the other Halloween blow molds I have are black cats. They're the Michaels ones though. I think he's gonna fit in very well with the others. He's so cute. Next are 2 pieces I actually didn't even know that At Home was carrying, but at the end of last year, and I showed it in a vlog style video on actually Halloween, so I don't think a lot of people saw it. I finally was able to get my hands on the mini ghost candles from At Home. They come in a set of 4, but they also came out with some bigger ones. So I decided to get 2 of these guys. From what I can tell, they are unscented. In case you were curious, I definitely prefer that. I prefer them to not have a scent. Like, scented candles give me a headache anymore. I had to get 2 of the big ones to be able to incorporate with the other smaller ones. And these definitely will not be burnt. They are gonna be purely decorative. Man, they are so cute. They are so cute. And lastly is a big piece that I have been toying with getting this ever since I saw it showing up in people's TikToks. It's exactly my kind of style I have made mention of earlier, so you might not be surprised why I would pick this up. However, there's one part about it that I don't love, and it's expensive. A part of me is honestly not sure if I'm gonna keep it, but I decided since it was the only one, I would bring it home, see if I can incorporate it into my spooky decor, which I'm pretty sure I can, and that might determine whether or not I want to keep it. If it didn't have this one area on it, it would be a year-round piece for me, and you'll understand why in a moment. I might just have to insert a picture for you so you can see what it is, because if I do decide to return this, I don't want to take everything out. Super beautiful pewter mirror. It's gorgeous. It's huge as well. It's like really substantial, but at the bottom it has 3 skulls on it. And that's the only part of it that I don't love. If I really just wanted something like this for Halloween, I wouldn't care. I actually think this would look really cool with all of my Sleepy Hollow decor. And again, this was one of the most expensive things that I've bought so far. So if there's one area of it that I'm not loving, I feel like, does that justify returning it? Because I love everything else about it. It's like perfect. Yeah, it's called the skeleton mirror. It has those skeletons at the bottom, but
I just don't want there.
maybe I'm being too picky. I don't know. It might stay, it might not. So that was all of the fall and Halloween, mainly Halloween, decor that I've picked up so far. Again, I do have my eye on a couple more things, so I'm sure there will be a second decor haul coming. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to stick around. We would love to have you here, especially if you are a fall and Halloween lover like me. In the right place, I do this stuff all year round. So you're not gonna wanna miss future videos. Be sure to also look out for part 2, which I'll be doing beauty and fashion fall and Halloween items that I've picked up so far for the season. I hope you are enjoying the early fall and Halloween hunting season. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye. Why did I put it that way? Okay. And if you guys want to see any decorating videos, oh, I am recording, thank God. Let a girl know. I don't think I did it last year, so yeah, let me know.